Let me ask you something. What if the United States government, right now in 2026, is about to do something that could make one specific penny stock explode overnight? And what if that same company is already operating in four different industries at the same time? Cannabis, beverages, wellness, and pharmaceuticals? And what if I told you this stock is currently sitting at just around $6 and analysts are putting a price target of up to $10 on it? Keep watching, because by the end of this video, you are going to understand exactly why this stock has people talking right now. Most investors think cannabis is a dead story. They think the moment passed, they think the big money has already been made. But here is what those investors are missing. The political landscape in America just changed, and when politics changes, stock prices follow. Today we are breaking down a company that has quietly built one of the most diversified business models in the entire cannabis and consumer goods space. A company operating in the United States, Canada, Europe, Australia, and Latin America. A company with nearly $1 billion in annual revenue and a stock that is still available for under $7 a share. Let's get into it. So, what exactly does this company do? Here is what makes this company different from every other cannabis stock out there. Most cannabis companies do only one thing. They grow and sell weed. This company decided to build something much bigger. They operate in four completely separate business segments. Number one, cannabis. They grow, process, and distribute both medical and adult use cannabis products across multiple countries. Number two, beverages. Yes, you heard that right. This company owns a collection of well-known American craft beer brands. We are talking about recognizable names you have probably seen at your local store, including brands under Shock Top, Breckenridge Brewery, Sweetwater Brewing, Red Hook Brewery, and more. Number three, distribution. They buy and redistribute pharmaceutical and wellness products across Europe, putting them directly inside the healthcare supply chain. And number four, wellness. They produce hemp-based food products sold globally. This is not a one-trick cannabis company. This is a full lifestyle consumer goods business with cannabis at the center of it. Now let's look at the numbers. In their most recent quarter, Q3 of fiscal 2026, this company reported revenue of $206.7 million. That is an 11% increase compared to the same quarter last year, and it actually beat Wall Street expectations. Their international cannabis business grew by 73% year over year. In Germany alone, one of the world's most promising new cannabis markets, their revenue grew by 43%. And through something called Project 420, yes, that is the actual name, they completed a massive cost-cutting plan that saved them $33 million in annualized costs. They currently hold $265 million in cash. That is a company with serious financial firepower. But here is the biggest catalyst of all. In December 2025, the President of the United States signed an executive order reclassifying marijuana. That one move opened the door to broader access across America, and there is now a bill in Congress to allow cannabis companies to list on major U.S. stock exchanges. If that passes, the money that floods into this sector will be unlike anything we have seen before. Okay, the company we have been talking about this whole time is Tilray Brands Incorporated. Their ticker symbol is TLRI, and they trade on the NASDAQ. Right now, TLRI is trading at around $6.46 per share. Their 52-week range tells an incredible story. The low was just $0.49, less than 50 cents, and the high was $21.57. That means at its peak this year, this stock was trading at over 44 times what it was at its lowest point. And right now, it is sitting much closer to the bottom of that range than the top, which is exactly the kind of setup that gets experienced investors very excited. Let's talk about what could happen next, because this is where it gets really interesting. Analyst price targets on TLRY right now range from $7 all the way up to $10. The average target is around $9. That means from today's price of around 6.46. Analysts are projecting an upside of anywhere between 8% and 55%. And just recently, Roth Capital upgraded TLRY to a buy rating. That is a fresh buy signal from a Wall Street firm on a stock that is already showing revenue growth, international expansion, and cost savings. Now think about the bigger picture. Germany just opened up its cannabis market, and Tilray is already there, growing 43% year over year. Australia is expanding its medical cannabis program, and Tilray is already operating there too. The US is moving toward legalization, and Tilray already has the brands, the distribution, and the cash to dominate that market the moment the door opens fully. They just announced they are acquiring BrewDog US assets, expanding their beverage footprint even further. They partnered with Magnum Ice Cream on cannabis-infused beverages. They launched a brand new high-intensity cannabis product line called Portal. Aimed at experienced users in new markets, this company is not waiting for the future, they are building it right now. So let's bring this all together. You have a company with nearly $1 billion in annual revenue, growing 11% quarter over quarter, with $265 million cash in the bank, operating in 4 industries across multiple continents, getting a fresh buy rating from Wall Street, sitting in a country whose government just reclassified marijuana, and the stock is available for under $7. Here's the question you need to sit with tonight. Not whether this stock will go up, but whether you want to understand it before everyone else does. The cannabis legalization story in America is not over. In fact, some argue it is just beginning, and the companies already positioned globally with real revenue, real brands, and real cash are the ones who will benefit most when that door fully opens. Will there be volatility? Absolutely. Is this guaranteed? Nothing in the stock market ever is. But when you have this many catalysts pointing in the same direction, that is when smart investors pay close attention. Do your research, look up the ticker, read the numbers yourself, and make the decision that is right for your own situation. If this video helped you see something you did not see before, hit that like button right now. Subscribe so you catch every single stock breakdown we drop. And comment below, what do you think about cannabis stocks in 2026? I want to hear from you. This video is purely for educational purposes, not financial advice. See you in the next one.